G'day everyone, how you going? I just wanted to take an opportunity before the new year kicks in to obviously say a massive big thank you to each and every individual out there that has obviously supported me throughout the year. This year in 24 has absolutely been an amazing year, and I've again gotten to travel around Australia. I've gotten to a lot of regional areas as well. Always nice to go to areas I've never been to before. This year, one of the areas was Darwin, so that was interesting. Definitely quite humid up there. But look, from everyone that supported me, from liking a post on social media platforms through to employing my services, even if it was just the once, thank you so much. But more importantly, I'd like to thank those who continue to support my services, those who year after year get me to come back, and they obviously, or you obviously, see value in what I do. I guess that's why currently at the moment I got nominated as #1 magician spot in Brisbane by the people of Brisbane, is because of my diversity, affordability, everything that I do is always really thought of, and that's because I'm passionate about what I do, and that often comes up with my clients, not just clients but also my audience as well. They see the passion resonate with me, and that's something that I love to do, and that only comes with experience, and it only comes with wanting to not compete with other people. That's the thing, that competing with myself, trying to get better and better and understanding my mistakes. And I make mistakes and I admit those mistakes. I'm not this social media, influential person who makes out that their life is amazing and magnificent and never has any problems in life, because we all know that's just bullshit. So no, I make the mistakes, but it's about growing and learning and developing yourself along the way and transmitting that over to an audience. And I just want to say, if I could leave anyone with any advice for the year 25, all right, it's only a couple of days away here in Queensland, Australia. If I could leave anyone any advice, no matter where you are in the world, 3 key things when employing entertainment services, both for the entertainer and also for the person that's doing the hiring. And one of the biggest things is make sure you know who you're employing, okay? If you're going through an agency, make sure that you ask them and find out who your magician or singer or face painter or whoever it is, find out a little bit about them, okay? Some agencies are reluctant because they think you're gonna go directly through them and obviously steal their entertainer. But you have a right to know who you're gonna have at your event. If you are dealing directly with your entertainer, make sure you check and do a background check, mate. Make sure that you ensure that they've got public liability insurance, but not just that. Make sure that the public liability insurance actually marries up with the event. So there's a lot out there, I can tell you, that don't have the correct public liability insurance. Sure, they got the 20 million, but you read the finer print, it doesn't cover them. It doesn't cover what they do for you, and both them and you are going to get stuck. So make sure they got their blue cards. Make sure you know that they've got everything that they need. All their, equipment on stage is tagged and tested. It's really vitally important, because it's not fair that people like myself go to those expenses to make sure that we sit above board and make sure that we're all legitimate. You get the cowboys and cowgirls in the industry that then rock the boat because they want a shortcut, but they want a lot of this, right? Then thirdly, the biggest one of all, communication. Communication is absolutely key. If you're not communicating backwards and forwards between the client and the entertainer, or vice versa, and you're running through third party, or you're going through your pay clerk, or whatever it might be, or you're just not communicating at all, you've paid your fee or you've secured the entertainer, then you really aren't doing yourself a justice, because you're going to find that something's going to come undone. And it happens, it still happens. I have clients that just want to hire me. They don't want to do anything more. They think that I'm just going to levitate people in the middle of a crowded room and all sorts of weird, wonderful things. And their expectations are right up here beyond, unreasonable. and it just doesn't happen. And then they think that you fail, that you're not good at what you do. No, it's you haven't communicated. So, you know, that's key. So if I could leave you with those 3 things for the new year, please use them wisely. With great power, you know, comes great responsibility. So, in parting words, thank you again to each and every person. You know who you are, for having me along and having me a part of your journey throughout 24. I hope to be a part of your journey in 25. And those who haven't employed my services or haven't seen any of my shows, a heads up, I'll be heading to Yeppoon on Australia Day, so just out past Rocky, doing 2 shows. I'll be doing a family magic show up there, public event, and then the afternoon I'll be doing a public hypnosis family show as well. And then following that in March, I'll be heading up to the Sunshine Coast. Dates and venue details haven't been released yet, but I'll be doing a sit down, eat, dining in hypnosis show, adults only. So make sure that you save the dates for that. I'll be putting them back up again. So those who say I'd love to see you perform, there you go. There's a couple of opportunities there for you. So I'm going to take a little break in between in February, so I'm going to head overseas. And in between that, I wish you a great new year, a great start to the new year. Remember the new you, the new year, and the new year, the new you. And all the best, and catch you in 25. See you then.